Many people ask this question on why to chant Hare Krishna. So therefore, let's look into the scriptures on what the scriptures talk about chanting Hare Krishna. The Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the essence of all the Vedic literature, speak extensively on the chanting of the holy names. In the 11th canto, in the discussion between the Nava Yogendras, Maharaj Nimi, we find this very beautiful verse. Krishna Varnam Tvisha Krishnam Sangopangastra Parashadam Yajnai Sankirtyanai Prayar Yajantihi Sumedasa, where the discussion is as follows. The question asked is, how would people in the age of Kali Yuga benefit? What is the process for upliftment? Who is the worshipable deity? And how do we get elevated and cleanse our consciousness? And the answer given is Krishna Varnam Tvisha Akrishnam Sangopangastra Parashadam. That in the age of Kali Yuga, Shri Krishna himself will descend down, but in a complexion that is not dark. Please note, the word Krishna means all attractive, but in the context of colors it means black. So it is described Krishna Varna, so the avatar, the incarnation would be in the class of Krishna Tattva, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But what would the complexion be? Tvisha Akrishnam. Although he is Krishna, his complexion would be Akrishna or not black, which means Gauranga would be fair complexion. And how would his people around him be? Sangha Upanga Astra Parashadam. People around him, he will come down with his associates, with his servants, and with the weapon of the holy name. And he will propagate the Sankirtan movement, which will be the prime benediction for humanity at large. That will be the only sacrifice which is legitimate. Yajnai Sankirtyanai Prayar. And it will be so wonderful and so uplifting that those who participate in this Sankirtan will be considered the most intelligent. Yajantihi Sumedasa. Prajna, Medha and Pratibha are the grasping, retaining and reproducing power of the mind or the brain. So Medha means intelligence. And here the answer given is Yajantihi, not Medhasa but Sumedasa. Those who participate in this chanting of the holy names of Sri Krishna are very, very intelligent, because that is the prime benediction, the Yuga Dharma for this age. Continuing in the 12th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, 12, 3, 51 and 52, there are two verses which again describe the holy name. Kritayat dhyayate Vishnu tretayam yajato makhai dwapare parichayayam kalau tadhari kirtanat. In this verse, it is described that Krita Yadhyayate Vishnu. So in Krita Yuga or Satya Yuga, the Yuga Dharma or the means to get Krishna, to get oneself purified, was one-pointed contemplative meditation. Tretayam Yajato Makhai. But in Treta Yuga, it changed to fire sacrifice, Yajna, ceremonies. Dwapare Parichayayam. In Dwapar Yuga, it went to opulent, elaborate deity worship. But in Kali Yuga, one-pointed contemplative meditation doesn't work, because you have to go to Shuchau Deshe, a clean place, quiet place. Which place in Kali Yuga is quiet? Which place in Kali Yuga is clean? And where can we sit and meditate? If we sit in a class for 5 minutes, we are sleeping. What to speak of sitting in isolation and contemplative meditation? The only thing we can do there is again sleep. Even yajna is not possible in Kali Yuga, because the brahmanas to chant the mantras properly don't exist. We have brahmanas who are, not all of them, but most of them are hypocritic in nature, because this is the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. Just for the sake of money, they chant mantras, and sometimes mantras are also not chanted properly. In fact, in one of the instances in our family, we had a ceremony where one brahmana came for performing shraddha for the female, and the male was present, and he was actually chanting mantras for the shraddha for the male. And when the male member asked him, "Hey, you're chanting mantras for my death," he said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. In every family, the male dies first and the female survives. So I was chanting mantras for you." So in this way, brahmanas make mistakes, and I have seen so many even take tobacco and liquor. So the standard of Brahminical culture has fallen. We don't have time for yajnas. The quality of ghee, oil has all come down. So even that is not possible. Elaborate deity worship like Dwapar Yuga is also not possible, because who can spend 6 to 8 hours worshipping a deity in our generation where we are spending over 12 hours in the corporate office? So therefore the most easiest process in the age of Kali Yuga, which has the effect, the benefit and all the results of Satyayug, Tretayug, Dwapar Yuga, you get in Kali Yuga by chanting the holy name of Hari. Kalau tad Hari Kirtanat. In Kali Yuga, by chanting Hari Naam, by doing Hari Kirtan, you get the benefit of contemplative meditation in Satya Yuga, elaborate fire sacrifice or yajna in Treta Yuga, elaborate exuberant deity worship in Dwapar Yuga, simply by clapping your hands and chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra or Hari Naam. In the next verse, Shukadev Goswami says, Kaler dosha nide rajan asti hi eko mahan guna kirtanad eva krishnasya mukta sangam param brajet. O Maharaj Parikshit, this age of Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, but please know there is a great quality here. Kirtanad eva krishnasya mukta sangam param brajet. One gets liberated simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna. In fact, the Bhagavatam ends with a wonderful verse. Nama sankirtana yasya sarva papa pranashanam pranama dukkha shamanas tam namami harim param. This is the last verse, concluding verse of Shukadev Goswami, where he says, Nama sankirtana yasya sarva papa pranashanam. By chanting whose name? By the chanting of the holy names of Shri Krishna or the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, sarva papa pranashanam. All the sins are destroyed, all the ill effects, sinful reactions are destroyed, all our sinning propensities are destroyed. Pranamu dukkha shamanas tam namami harim param. By chanting that Harinam, even our suffering get vanquished. And even if there are suffering, Krishna gives us the power, potency and the inner strength to overcome them easily. Even when Mahaprabhu came in the age of Kali Yuga, he said, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, Kalau nasti eva, nasti eva, nasti eva gatiranyatha. He said 3 times Harinam and nasti eva 3 times. If he said once, we might skip it. Said twice, we might consider it. But if he says it 3 times, we'll take it as very important, because anything that has to be given emphasis is said thrice. So Mahaprabhu said in the age of Kali Yuga, Nasti eva, Nasti eva, Nasti eva gatiranyatha. There is no other way, no other way, no other way than Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam. Simply by the chanting of the holy name of Hari, chanting of the holy name of Hari, chanting of the holy name of Hari. Finally, we find in the Kali Shantrana Upanishad, also in the Brihad Naradiya Puran, that when Narada Muni asked Brahma, what is the only way for people in Kali Yuga to get uplifted? What is that mantra? What is that process to get Krishna? And Brahma responded by saying, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Iti Shodashakam Nam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam, Nata Parataropaya Sarvavedeshu Drishyate. He said, O Narada, by scrutinizingly studying and seeing all the Vedic injunctions, there is no easier way, no quicker way, no faster way, no surer way than chanting these 16 word 32 syllabled mantra, which is the Tarak Brahma Kirtan mantra, the mantra which will surely guarantee one Krishna Prem. That is these 32 syllabled 16 word Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In fact, this mantra is so powerful. It has 4 Krishnas, 4 Ramas and 8 Haris. We spoke about Hari Nam, we spoke about Krishna Nam and Ram Nam. Lord Shiva speaks about Ram Nam extensively. In fact, it is said the glories of Ram Nam are so deep that even if all the ocean water is used as ink and all of the sky is used as canvas, even then 1% also of the glories of Ram Nam cannot be written. And Ram Nam is so great, Lord Shiva explains, that simply by saying Ra, all the sins leave our mouth. Ra. And so that they don't reappear, you close your mouth by saying Ma, Ram. So the sins, aparad, anarth, all leave your mouth and they don't reappear. So what to speak of saying 4 Ram, 4 Krishnas and 8 Haris all in one Maha Mantra. So simply by chanting this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, all auspiciousness is guaranteed. In fact, in the Bhagavatam it is said that even if one chants the holy name of Shri Krishna in an indirect way, Sanketyam parihasyam va stobam halanameva va vaikunta nama grahanam ashesh agham haram vidu. That even if the holy name of the Lord is chanted in an indirect way, by mistake also, you get full benefit. Sanketyam, simply to indicate something. Like for example, you say, oh there, that is Krishna Nagar. Or oh, that is Ram Nagar. You're simply indicating some place. But the holy name is chanted. You get benefit. Parihasyam, to make fun of someone. Somebody is chanting Hare Krishna and somebody walks past saying, hey, look at these Hare Krishnas. They're saying Krishna Krishna. So now Parihasyam, making fun, but they still get benefit. Sthobam, through musical performances, just for the sake of music, you're chanting Hare Krishna, you still get benefit. Halanamevava, even by mistake, you say Krishna. You know, you, like Ajamil, he was calling out to his son, Narayan. He was not calling out to the Lord, but still Vishnu Dutas came. Vaikunta nama grahanam ashesha agham haram vidu. Even if by all these means the holy name is chanted, they are still powerful. So therefore we have the tongue, we have the holy name, we have the energy, we have the time. Only if we become little enthusiastic, little faithful, and we put our energy and attention in chanting these holy names, we get all benefit. So I request all the devotees to take to this process, because even if there are mistakes in our endeavor on bhakti, the holy name fills all our mistakes. Sarvam karoti nischidram Hare namanu kirtanam. Simply by following this process of chanting the holy name of Shri Krishna, we get everything. In fact, the scriptures say all that was achieved in all the yugas is still achieved. Yad apnoti tad apnoti kalau sankirtya keshavam. Simply by chanting the holy name of Shri Krishna, all that was achieved by all the greats is still achieved in the degraded age of Kali Yuga, simply by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. So keep chanting, continue chanting, inspire others to chant, and be happy. Hare Krishna.